So now let's see out the value that we have uh, that we have uh, get back from the function. So in this case, see out C and line. Okay, let's see whether it works or not. Okay, let's close this first. File. So now, hello world from main. Choose what you want to do. This is coming from the print hello from the display menu. Yeah. So let's say I want to do B. Enter. Okay, what happened? C. So display B. Okay. We cannot distinguish between our output and our input. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put n9 n9 and some text. The value choice is, let's see, this one. Okay, B. The value of choice is B. Oh, it's not coming out. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's not coming out simply because nothing is being passed to the main function. Yes, I have changed the return type as character, but I did not return anything to the main function. So I need to return choice. Okay, and then let's compile and run again. So we want to A. Okay, now it's written. Okay, alright. Okay, that's how menu works. So from there, once the choice is written and you got the choice there, you can proceed with doing anything with the choice. So usually we can just proceed if C is equal to what, we use the conditional statement, then it goes to somewhere and somewhere. Okay, that's depend on you. So you can decide how you want to do it. So that's menu, how functions can become a menu driven programs. Okay, the return statement, I've also shown you how to use the return statement. So in this case, we return the choice value and it's of character. Okay, so you can only return one value from the function using this return statement, only one value. So if you want to return two or more value, you cannot use there are other ways. We'll see later by using parameter passing using by reference or by pointer to have to return more values. So by using the return statement itself, you can only return one value only. Okay, you need to note that after return statement there will be no more statement. There should be no more statements. So you cannot put any statement down there because it will not be executed. The return statement is the end of your function. Right? So when can you use your return statement? When you want to send back to the program, or when you want to prevent abnormal termination of program. So the void function, it doesn't have any return function because it's a void function. So it ends with just the curly braces up here. So this is void function, the print hello function. Remember, right? Okay. So let's move on. The program 6.11 is also showing the return, how to use the return value. So in this case, in program 6.11, it is using return in the void function, just to get rid to 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 end the function, because the argument cannot be divided by 0, means the one of the parameter pass, so argument 2, it cannot be divided by 0, so it will uh, terminate the function and return the then print out, sorry, I cannot divide by 0. So that's for error handling lah. So you can use return in void function as well, but not to return a value, but just to exit the function. Okay, and without having abnormal termination. So it's a official termination or formal termination rather than like sudden termination. Okay, so returning value from a function I have shown you earlier. So in this case, in this example, we are doing some addition, so we can try to do some addition function. Just now we do with menu and we return the choice, so now we can actually do something else. Let's try to do a function that will return uh, some value. It accept a value and return some value. So let's do addition. Int, because it will return the value, what is being added, the value of the addition. So function addition, it accepts two integer, int a and int b. Okay, with functions you can always reuse your variable names, because they only live for a short time as long as the function is alive. If the function is not alive or not active, then the variable is not there, right? Okay, so now want to do integer, declare one integer c equal integer c, and then I do c equal to a plus b, and I return c. Okay, so now we have our brackets. Okay, this is my function definition, so I just need to copy this to put into my function prototypes. Prototype addition, just delete this and put semicolon on. Then now I can call my function. So now I'll open this float back and change this to integer, and then I want to call the addition. So I'll just close the C. Let's just delete all this altogether. Okay, so now I want to call what function did we declare now? Addition. Addition num1 and num2. Okay, but we cannot do this way because we are actually working with return type. So in order to use return type, once you return a value, it has to go into another variable, just like the character just now. So now character we just commented in, and we'll have one more variable, int answ, answer, right? So here we'll print out answer. Okay, and 9. Fine. And run. Okay. Hello world from main, and the value 15. 10 plus sorry, so when you have that in there, you will just take 10, yeah. So 10 plus 5 will become 15. Okay, right. So that's how you get the addition. That the addition is being done in this function addition. Okay, so this is what being shown by this value. Return type, value being returned. You can see here, return type integer and value being returned, return results. You can also do, if you don't want to do something like this, okay, you can just do this. Then a plus b. This is also valid, but usually we'll use the variable because sometimes you want to do more in this function, okay, rather than just one task, okay. So it's safer to use the variable. Okay, so this is another example. So you can try the program 6.12 in your textbook and you see. So this is what happened. So there is a function call. The total is your main function variable. Total and value 1, value 2 is main function variable, and your num1 and num2 is your function sum variable. So the function that we have here, function sum, that will add two numbers, num and num. This should be num1 and num2, yeah. There is error, typo error. So what happened when it's being called? Okay, value 1 will be copied to num1, value 2 will be copied to num2, and the addition is being done, and the addition, the product of this addition is being sent back to total. So total is the variable inside the main function. Okay, the same thing for this function square. Okay, so this is coming from your main program, area equal to pi times square radius. So radius will be copied to number, and once it's being squared, number times numbers, then the value is being timed with pi. So if there is no variable holding it here, you can also use it this way. Okay, as long as there is an operand, you can use it as an operand. This is operator multiplication, this is an operand, this is another operand. So if there is no operation being made, then you need to have something like this. Okay, there is no operation there, just getting the value from the function call. So in order to have function call, if it's a void function call, you don't need the total equal, but because it's a returning value function call, you need to have this total and equal. Okay, so if it's an operand, you don't need the variable. Okay, so for example, let's say I want to use this addition as an operand to another function. So let's say we have num2, so I want to have num2 plus addition num1 and num2. So what will happen? Num2 is 5. I think you should sorry, this is num3. Now I just want to use num2 again. Num2 and so it's 20. Okay, so this should be clear for you. So in the prototype and definition, you must indicate the return type of the function. Calling function should use return value assigned to a variable, send it to cout and use it in expression. So you can for the calling function, you can assign it to a variable like this. Just now we have this addition. Okay, send it to cout like we do to print hello, and use it in expression just like this. Okay, alright. The prototype and definition must indicate the data type and return value. So we have the data type and the return value here. Okay.